You've been lied to. Somewhere along the way, Christians started believing that being nice is the same thing as being godly. But niceness isn't one of the fruits of the Spirit, and Jesus wasn't crucified for being agreeable. If your faith is just about being polite, soft-spoken, and non-confrontational, you're not following Jesus. You're following culture. Niceness never flipped tables in the temple. Niceness didn't call the Pharisees whitewashed tombs or tell Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." That was righteousness in action. Better is open rebuke than love that is concealed. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. Proverbs 27:5-6. Toxic positivity masks sin, enables compromise, and avoids discomfort. Biblical love doesn't do that. Love does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. 1 Corinthians 13:6. Real love confronts sin, even when it hurts. Jesus never watered things down to avoid offense. He said, "I came to cast fire upon the earth, and how I wish it were already kindled." Luke 12:49. If your version of Christianity is always soft, sweet, and smiling, it might not be Christianity at all. Being agreeable isn't a fruit of the Spirit. Kindness is, but kindness isn't the same as tolerance. Kindness is patient and gracious, but it's also honest and anchored in truth. Jesus showed kindness to the woman caught in adultery, but he still said, "Go. From now on, do not sin any longer." John 8:11. Most Christians today avoid confrontation under the excuse of keeping the peace, but God never called us to maintain artificial peace. If possible, so far as it depends on you, be at peace with all people. Romans 12:18. But that implies there are times when it's not possible. Peace at the cost of truth is betrayal. We're called to be ambassadors of Christ, not diplomats of comfort. Preach the word. Be ready in season and out of season. Correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and instruction. 2 Timothy 4:2. If you never speak up against sin or false teaching, don't kid yourself that you're being like Jesus. You're being a coward. The early church risked their lives to stand for truth. Many today won't even risk being unfollowed or disliked. Even Paul said, "Have I become your enemy by telling you the truth?" Galatians 4:16. If your Christianity never makes anyone uncomfortable, it's probably not doing anything real. Being polite isn't the goal. Being faithful is. This isn't permission to be rude or harsh. We speak truth in love, Ephesians 4:15. But it's still truth. Jesus never compromised, and neither should we. So ask yourself, are you more concerned with being liked than being faithful? Are you afraid to offend, even if someone's soul is at stake? That's not love. That's fear. If we really believe the gospel, we will speak up. We'll call sin what it is. We'll warn, we'll rebuke, and we'll plead with people to turn to Christ. That's what love looks like. Don't settle for being nice. Be faithful. Be fearless. Be like Jesus. And if this hit you, don't just scroll on. Share it, live it, and start standing for truth.